On your mark. The inaugural Grand Slam series kicked off in Kingston, Jamaica, with a star-studded lineup ready to make history.
There's been a lot of talk about why Grand Slam track, what about this and where does it fit, and television broadcast deals. By the way, we are broadcast in 189 countries, right? So we are elevating this sport, which is exactly what we wanted to do. But there's been enough talk about that. Now it's time for racing. So, you know, the story here is, you know, long sprints, who's gonna win? Short hurdles, who's gonna win? Long distance, who's gonna win? Short distance, who's gonna win? This is about who's gonna win. We are here, everybody's here. We got the biggest prize money in the sport. We got 48 of the top athletes in the world signed to our league. We got another 48 challengers. They are some of the fastest people on the planet. So it's about the racing. That's what we need to be talking about.
In the lead up to the races, the athletes engaged in light training while maintaining intensity. Elite athletes including Delia Mohammed, Fred Curley, Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, Rashawn Clark, Sydney McLaughlin-Leveroon, and local favorite, Rochelle Clayton, engaged with the press, building excitement for the races ahead.
To show kind of the range of the athletes. You know, you get to see us in the hurdles, but just having this dual side of it, of getting the fun opportunity to sprint, is also just really exciting, I think. It gets to show the whole athlete.
$100,000 we've never gotten, unless you were Dalilia and you broke the world record. That's the only time. That's the only time we got $100,000 in the hurdles or in any event at once. So for it to be 4 slams, $100,000 to win, that is truly amazing. And I'm looking forward just to competing and see where I get from there.
Delia Mohammed took the time to unveil her future plans.
It's going to be it for me this year. I'm definitely going to, I think this will be it. I haven't really made it an announcement or publicly known, but yeah, I'm thinking one and done.
Wow, so just to be absolutely clear, this could very plausibly be your last ever season as a professional track athlete?
Yes.
Many Olympians were at trackside to view up close the action as it unfolded. Gabrielle "Gabby" Thomas sprinted into the record books as the first ever Grand Slam winner.
There's definitely still work to do. I have a quarter tomorrow against some really heavy hitters, so I feel good. Good momentum going into that, though.
Christopher Bailey won the 400 meters dash in 44.34 seconds, just outside his personal best.
Shout out to the Grand Slam crew for having me here. You know, it's a great honor. This is a competitive league to get in, and to be one of the first in it, and to be the first male winner is a huge achievement. And I won't take it lightly. Looking forward to tomorrow, though.
I know they're not going to make it easy for me. I got a tough line draw for tomorrow, but I'm going to make some shake.
The 3,000 meters event was won convincingly by the Ethiopian runner Taye. Nikki Hills, a 1,500 meters specialist, snatched victory in the 800 meters in an impressive 1 minute 58.23 seconds.
One of the last things me and my coach talked about was like a lot can happen in the last 50 of an 8. So I was just preparing for like a move or something. And I was like, oh, maybe it's me that has to make the move, you know? So yeah, I think it's just like push till the very end. And it's so weird, like the points came to my head, like, do you want 12 points or 8 points, you know? So yeah, it was like my last thought out there.
We came out on the track, and compared to the warm-up track, there was no wind in here, and I was like, ooh, we're gonna run today. So yeah, that was really good, really fun.
I'm feeling so happy because I honestly did not know how I would do today. I was able to break 2 minutes, and I'm super happy. I wanted 1:58, but I'm still satisfied. Coach wanted me to be under 2 minutes, and that I was able to do that today, even though the position was not what I want. You know, having the 1,500 runners beat me, that's not good. But they've been racing. I have not been really racing. So I am okay with where I am right now because it's a long season.
In the men's 400 meter hurdles, Alison Dos Santos edged out Rashawn Clark in a world-leading time of 47.61 seconds.
It's a bit of a mixed feeling because I know I could have won that race just now, but my 7th hurdle messed me up, so the race got away from me and I have to just hold what I have and finish as high as I can.
Feel amazing, my first time here and be able to leave the field with a win. I'm really, really happy, really proud and excited for Sunday.
It's a good thing for the athletes, it's a good thing for the country because this is where they say track and field was started. So honestly, the people seeing this is a great thing, especially the money.
Yeah, man, especially the money. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, the money make everybody come out here, you know, honestly, you know. So once your money, I go run. So I think that's a good motivation, especially if you want more competition early. You want guys to PB, you want world leads. I think this meet is a good start.
Sydney McLaughlin Leveron won the women's long hurdles in a time of 52.76 seconds, reinforcing her status as a top contender.
Just wanted to run a good race. Wanted to come across the line strong, healthy, happy with the time. Just happy to be here, honestly.
It's mainly about the place, right, and beating and like racing with the best, and you can learn from that even if I lose, but I'm really happy and it was a really nice crowd and they were very noisy.
I feel good. I felt a little jittery because it's my season opener, but now that it's out the way, I'm ready.
We were in the 4 flat on Sunday and I feel a bit more prepared for that because I did indoors. So because of the weather in the Netherlands, I couldn't yet do a lot of hurdles. So yeah, I'm excited.
Grant Fisher won the men's 5,000 meters.
I wanted to win it on a really late move, and I did. I didn't expect it to go quite that slow, but you know, it was very tactical, and I mean, you just saw a bunch of like distance runners try to run an all-out quarter, and I'm happy my speed is there. I was happy with that.
That was one of the most fun races I've ever run. You know, it's very rare that you get to just go out and race, and you know, in that environment, like I was in the lead for a while, was kind of boxed in for a while, but it's just so easy. Like you don't have to overthink it. I kind of knew the big move was going to come late, and yeah, it was so fun to just have like 800-meter battle. Especially among 5K guys, it's super cool and very rare in the sport. So I'm grateful to be here. Grateful to come away with second. I think that's huge, especially for a challenger. So yeah, feeling good.
You know, the American guys did pretty well in this race. I could see the East African guys trying to push it from the gun next time. So get recovered, get ready to go. And I really liked how that race set up for me, and I like where my kick is at. It might be a little quicker next time in the 3K though. So get recovered. It's a clean slate on Sunday.
The excitement peaked in the men's 100 meters. Kenny Bednarik claimed the victory, defeating homegrown hero Seville.
I'm feeling really good. I mean, just to come here and get the win, it means a lot. You know, these guys have been preparing, for the last 4 years. I've been trying to dabble in the 100, and finally to come in early and get the win, it says a lot. And I'm just excited for tomorrow and the rest of the season.
I can't say I'm disappointed, but I expected to do better, but my execution was very, 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 very poor. And Kenny get the best of me in the last part, but you have to understand that the season is way ahead of me, which is September, and it's very long. So it's a good season opener for me. Not my fastest season opener, but it's actually good for the season now.
As day one wrapped up, fans were buzzing with anticipation for what day two would bring. Stay tuned for more action.
Hi, I'm Natoya Good.
Hey y'all, it's Gabby Thomas.
I'm Cole Hawker. Cooper Tier.
Melissa Jefferson Wooden.
I'm Yar Nagoose. Marco Rope. Dareem the Dream Richards. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago.
You're watching PBCJ.
The People Station.
Keep watching.
And big up PBCJ.
Right out of the blocks, day two of the Grand Slam surged with adrenaline. The 100-meter hurdles was electrifying. Dylan Beard powered through the finish line for a thrilling victory.
I was really just focusing on getting out and maintaining the race. Towards the end, I got really sloppy. I felt the competition coming up, so I lost a bit of composure, but it was good enough to still get the win. I know it's probably a lot of those guys' first time racing this year, but still, nonetheless, I came out with the victory, came out to 12 points, and that's all that matters right here.
Honestly, because the slams are early, this race was early in the season, I knew that I had to prepare myself a little bit more, a little bit harder.
And I've also realized that everyone that's on that start line has talent. So talent isn't going to take you that step further. You've got to work on yourself, and the hardest work is going to be there. So I've really been working on myself this season. 13:34, good entry. I did a lot of mistakes in my race. A very messy race, but I'm preparing myself and I'm going to get better and better.
I think I got a little bit too antsy toward the end of the race. I think I hit hurdles 8, 9, got a little sloppy over 10. Kind of was just a little bit too antsy into the race. Definitely feeling a little anxiety, a little nervousness going into the first race, as always. But to come here and perform the way I did, I'm okay with it. I'm not happy with it, but it's a starting point. We can move forward from here.
Good. It feels good. I'm very elated. This is my first pre-race before Olympic trials or world trials. My first pre-race on home soil. So it was good to get the show going, and it's good to be a part of history. The first Grand Slam event for years to come, and to be a part of that, it's very honoring. And I'm happy I was able to come out here and represent. You know, it was a tough one. The wind was really in our faces, and you know, I'm going up against a group of amazing guys, and tough being out in lane 1 because I don't know, you know, I cannot gauge anybody, but I ran my heart out. Didn't get the best of start, and it's the first race out.
In a stunning display of speed, Matthew Hudson-Smith blazed down the track, streaking to victory in the 200 meters.
Definitely my coach, Gary Evans, is one of the best coaches in the world. He's coached the likes of Xavier Carter, Christopher Gardner, and now myself. He's got 2:43 runners in his locker. And, you know, every year since he's gone professional as a coach, he's came away with a world or Olympic medal. So it's just to show the quality of coaching that he has, and obviously every year we build and we adapt. And this year we wanted to build the speed, we wanted to build the endurance, and you know, it was a great last year to, you know, make such big strides, but we know there's more to come, so we're just building and executing and just building really.
Jeremy Richards was also in the mix, showcasing his prowess as a formidable contender.
I'm going back to the drawing board, sharpening up. You'll get the better of me this one, but next time the 100K is mine, bro. I'm taking this. I ain't gonna use bad word on this, but I'm taking this to heart. Because, I mean, I'm the fastest out of all of them. Yeah, you know. So, I mean, it's all good, it's all love, but every rep in practice from now on, I'm thinking about this.
Jasmine Camacho Quinn put up a fierce fight, but couldn't quite clinch it this time. Challenger Tia Jones displayed flawless technique to keep her at bay and take home the win.
This feels amazing. Last year was unfortunate because at the end of the race, I broke the world record, broke the world record, broke the American record. At the end of the race, I fell, tore my ACL, so that ended my season. Luckily, I came back in like 3 or 4 months, but I just wasn't strong enough, so I made it to Olympic trials, so that's why I made it to the semis. But we decided just to shut it down just in case I got injured. But being able to be back on the stage and showing everyone what I can do is fantastic, so I'm just happy to be here.
I mean, I just try to take it race by race. It's not easy. I mean, every time we step out there, I mean, you just gotta give it all you got. It's only 12 seconds. So today, I mean, I'm not even mad. It's a beginning. The times are a little, but I'm not upset. Like for me this year, I'm taking it slow. I done lost 13 pounds. I got a couple more to go, but this is just for myself at this point.
I have adjusted my block setting to the first hurdle. We're trying some new things. We're trying to take off a bit further from each hurdle. So hopefully that could keep me running later on the end of the race. And so that was just the focus today, try to execute that in a competitive environment.
The women's 1500 meters brought drama and suspense, captivating the crowd with every meter.
Yeah, I did my best. My legs just weren't really under me today, but that's fine. And I'm really happy with second. That's a ton of prize money. It's awesome.
Melissa Jefferson Wooden dominated the 100 meters with a blistering pace.
You know, the vibe out here in Kingston is definitely one for the books. This is my first time competing in Kingston, so it was definitely everything that I thought it would be plus some. So I was happy to come out here and put on for the fans. Also, you know, I feel like I got a little bit of Jamaican followers, but you know, it felt good to just come to you guys' country and, you know, represent very well.
I feel good. It's mixed feelings, you know. I mean, nobody wants to lose, so there's more to work on. I'm not mad at it, but again, it's not my very clean race. I mean, it's the first one, so I can't even be that mad, but I mean, everybody wants to win. There's money on the line.
I have some things to work on, but I mean, the season is long, so just have to go back onto the drawing board and come back.
The men's 1500 meters delivered a nail-biting finish that had fans on the edge of their seats.
This is my first race out of my country for 1500 meters. I'm feeling so happy to win this race for Kingston. I'm feeling so happy.
Just kind of get out there and win. 1500 is my event. I'm in a fit spot right now, and I want to go out there and give it my best shot. And even though I didn't come away with the win, I still raced really well, so it was really, really good.
I knew how good Wignoni was. Right now, I don't know what he ran the other day at altitude, but me and my coach talked about the race, and he was the top guy to watch for. Lo and behold, he came through at the end there. But other than that, kept the 800 guys out just by keeping an honest pace, and I think really, same thing, kept Kerr out of it, not out of it. He was there, but if it was slower than that, everyone's there.
The penultimate race was the men's 200 meters dash, where Kenneth Bednarek dazzled the crowd with a victory in style.
Great, that's all I can say. I came here to show out, and that's what I did. But thank you.
Day 2 of the Grand Slam wrapped up with an exhilarating women's 400 meters, setting the stage for more action on Day 3.
This is my event, so I wasn't worried. Yesterday's event, the 100 meters, I'm still learning that event. Still learning it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest starter, so I'm trying to critique that a little bit. For the first 10 to about 30 meters is my weakest point. So as long as I can iron that out, I'll be fine.
What was your start like in this race?
It was okay. I banged my toe on the blocks, so it's hurting me right now. But other than that, I think the execution was okay. It wasn't amazing, but nevertheless, I got second, collected 50 bags, so yeah.
Can't complain with that. Time don't really matter. It's all about the W right now. The season is still progressing. We came here for the money. The W, only thing that matters. Time gonna come.
The main goal for me was to come out here and execute and compete, and I feel like I did a good job with that, so now I'm just going to rest up and get ready for the 2 tomorrow.
Where's the mindset for the 2? I know you're not primarily a 200 runner,
yeah.
But yeah, what you thinking about it?
I'm actually excited to see where I am. It's been about 3 years since I raced it competitively, so I'm definitely excited to see. Got a little bit of race midday jitters, but the win today will probably boost my confidence a little bit going into it, so I know as long as I stay in my lane, I'll run good. Hopefully come home with 100K.
The athletes see Grand Slam as the pinnacle of athletics, a dream stage for champions.
It's a big opportunity for us. We make good money, we get treated like actual professional athletes, first class flights, rooms on your own. It's very, very professional, and it's what track and field should be. For too many years we've been underpaid as athletes, and I think this is, I was telling Michael Johnson, for someone who would have been a medalist and not have to experience the things that non-medalists experience, like sharing rooms with complete strangers, sitting in the back of a plane. For someone who wouldn't have experienced those things because he would have had the medals and had that luxury, for him to bring that to us because only 3 people could get a medal, and everybody get that luxury. So for him to bring that to us, it's special and it's important, and it shows that he has interest in making the sport better.
It feels awesome. Yeah, I think this is something that's going to change our sport forever, hopefully, and if it does, then all of the athletes here can say they were a part of the first one ever. And yeah, I want to get a ticket or something and put in a scrapbook, show my kids one day, it is special.
How you guys doing? My name is Freddie Crittenden here with Grand Slam Track, and I'm with PBCJ TV.
Yo, this is Sasha Zoya on PBCJ, the best station in Jamaica. Much love.
This is Dylan Beer, and you're watching PBCJamaica.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Camacho Quinn, and you're watching PBCJ.
On Day 3 of the Grand Slam series, 8 fierce competitors etched their names into the annals of Grand Slam track history. Danielle Williams electrified the crowd as she thundered down the track. to claim the women's short hurdles title. She outpaced Akira Nugent to become Jamaica's first ever Grand Slam champion.
I thank God for the opportunity to come out here to be among the best of the best, only the fastest, and me in my 10th year still being considered for these opportunities, and that is only God's favor, and I thank Him for the opportunity, and I just try to embrace it and be grateful for it and just have fun.
I feel really good, Danielle was just like she going to hold on out there. She sure the hell did pop the blocks, and then she held on the last 10 meters and she had the dip on me.
Alison Dos Santos narrowly clinched the Slam champion title after finishing with a razor-thin 0.2 seconds ahead of Chris Robinson in the 400 meters.
I'm feeling good. I think like leave here with 100K in my pocket. I feel lighter, feels good. I like the energy.
I feel pretty good. I think it was a good race all around. The wind definitely attacked me coming home, but I feel like it was very great for me. I'm proud of it.
Taye dominated the women's long distance category. She effortlessly powered through to claim the title of Slam champion. In the men's long distance category, American powerhouse Grant Fisher's third place finish in the 3,000 meters was enough to earn him the Slam champion title.
Oh, it feels good, man. This is the first Slam, come out with a win. It's a really good feeling. This is entirely new for the sport, so no one knew what to expect. And, this one, I think people are figuring out the kinks. Next one, it's going to be even better. So fun to be part of the first one and fun to get the win.
I think this one for long distance, some difficult, especially this race. No pacemaker, no wave light. Even today's some wind weather, so some challenge of this. Otherwise, nice weather. Everything's very nice.
Sasha Zoya shut out the blocks to claim victory in the men's 100 meters to earn the title of Slam champion. His smooth stride and explosive speed cemented his place among the elite.
My agent Ben Soho knew Asafa from previous meetings in Paris, so I met him the other day, and man, Asafa's a goat for me. It's Usain Bolt and Asafa on a pedestal for me. I'm not a major fan of many athletes, but those two guys right there, man, that was a dream come true to meet him. So I knew he was there watching today. I told him the other day, I'm not going to be sprinting like you, but just look out for me. So when I saw him, as soon as I finished my race in that first position, I had to go say hi to the goats,
Melissa Jefferson Wooden secured her Slam champion title with a commanding performance in the 200 meters.
I feel like I came out here and did what I wanted to do. That was one of my wishes that I had for this year. My goal is to win all 4 slams, so I'm starting off pretty strong. And I was definitely listening the other night when MJ, Michael Johnson, the commissioner, and he was like, the idea is all these competitors that are in here, they want to win every single slam and they can't. And the reality of the situation is looking at the women's long sprints last night, like that was a crazy race. And so it's up in the air at any given time, but I know what my goal is, and I think I'm more than, how am I trying to say this? I am very capable of trying to get that job done, so I'm looking forward to the next 3 slams.
I wanted to come away with the victory, obviously, but getting the call on Wednesday and getting the opportunity to come here and compete, it was a great experience, and hopefully I can do it again.
Sydney McLaughlin Leverone further solidified her place among sports greats with a breathtaking win in the women's long hurdles. Each Slam champion walked away with a prize purse of $100,000 for their hard-fought battles on the track. The founder of the Grand Slam series, Michael Johnson, was elated at the outstanding times achieved by the athletes. He also underscored the fierce competition and high caliber of talent displayed throughout the event.
Like I said, when you put the best athletes on the track, you're going to get electric competition. We got that. Fans are going to appreciate it and love it. We got that. So, yeah, couldn't be more thrilled.
As the dust settles on Grand Slam Kingston, anticipation grows about the other Grand Slams, which promises even more exciting moments.